Coming to you on this 16th Sunday in Ordinary Time. And in the whole context of the reading, we actually have a different set of readings that have to do with Abraham feeding a guest, an unknown guest, which turns out to be, of course, the Lord visiting Abraham in three persons. So very mysterious, God visiting Abraham, but in three persons. So already the hint of the mystery of the Trinity is already present in the readings, in the scriptures. Abraham is trying to be hospitable to a stranger in the heat of the day and rushing to get them food and drink and water and milk. And in return, this mysterious guests will bless Abraham with a son. And so he says to Abraham, by this time next year, I will return and Sarah will have conceived Isaac. The little that we do to the stranger or to the needy, in turn, we may be serving God unawares, that God may be visiting us in the stranger. Likewise, in the gospel, Jesus is not a stranger to Martha and Mary. These are his friends, but nonetheless, how we receive Jesus is a great example in this account. Of course, we try to do things for Jesus, as Martha is trying to do, busying herself with the many things in the kitchen. She wants her sister Mary to help her. But Jesus, of course, replies with something that we all know, with a very endearing term, Martha, Martha, you're anxious about many things. So Jesus is trying to correct Martha in her busyness and not to deprive Mary of the one thing necessary. The one thing necessary is communion with God. His friendship is what God gives us, that gives us eternal life, as in the Eucharist. It reminds me of a story when I try to visit my sister in Clear Lake. I don't see her very often. Perhaps would have been 6 or 7 months before I see her. But when I do see her, she's always in the kitchen trying to serve up some great Vietnamese food. But after the hour there, I didn't have time to sit down with her at all. She was in the kitchen serving and cleaning. One of my purpose is, yes, to come over to share a meal, but also to catch up, to have communion as family. But if she didn't slow down and have time to sit down with me, I wouldn't have that chance to catch up with her and to be family. And so when we come to Mass, make sure that we don't rush through the Mass, trying to having attitude of getting our Jesus and go. That every time we come to Mass, hopefully we have a chance to have communion with God and with others. That we should leave Mass perhaps being better friends with those around us and having our friendship with Jesus being nurtured. May the Lord bless you and keep you, always in his care. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. God bless you.